Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. Hello. Welcome to the vlog. Cashew milk was BOGO at Sprouts, hence the call, and now I'm alive. Anyways, it's Friday night and I'm going to glaze because that sounds fun, and that's that. I have a shop update coming up in a couple of weeks, June 21st, and I unloaded the kiln this morning and I need to get all of it glazed, hopefully this weekend, so that I can unload it before I have a couple days of work next week. So that is my game plan, really, is to finish glazing and start getting photos and getting everything online and ready to be listed. The other task is to also divvy up all of the pieces that I have currently to either sell online in my pop-up shop that I have in a local store, and then I also sell my pieces in two other stores, a coffee shop and like a surf shop. And both of those last two don't require a lot of pieces just because of space, but my pop-up shop right now, I think currently there I have about 40 pieces, and I obviously want to have a lot online too, so that will probably be the biggest challenge of the week. We'll see, hopefully nothing else happens. So yeah, let's hang. I'm gonna go get to glazing. Thank you for being here, and let's go. What an intro, huh? Morning. It is Sunday, and guess who gets to load the kiln today? This girl. Didn't think that was gonna happen, but I'm actually very pleased. I work on Wednesday and Thursday from 11 to 7, and if I load the kiln today, have it fired tomorrow, that means I can unload it before I have my couple of work days where I won't be able to do much. So feeling really good about that. I'm just working on some editing right now, and then I need to make a post about a giveaway that I want to do because I have over 2,000 subscribers, and that is wild. Happy Sunday. Good morning, everyone. It is now Wednesday. I have to work today. It's like 7:30. I have to work at 11, so I'm gonna try and get some stuff done before that. Last night and just yesterday in general, I was able to unload the kiln and everything seemingly came out okay. I only had a couple of pieces, which I will show you. One was one of my vases. It just got super drippy and literally chunks of the base came off. So those parts are stuck on my kiln shelf, but that is okay because I made extras, and that is exactly why I made extras. And I now have a reason to keep one, and I'm very happy for that because it's still like, I don't even think you can tell from when it's like sitting on the counter that there's anything missing, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, all the colors came out pretty good. There were a couple that were kind of weird. I think that maybe where they were placed in the kiln was like a hot spot because I have this glaze on a couple of pieces in there, and one, I don't think I put as much as I did on the outside of this one on the ones in there, and two, I think it must have been a hot spot because there's just like this like bright reddish almost like streak on a couple of them. I kind of love it. They look really cool, but it's just crazy. Who knows what happened in there. And then the glazes that I mixed that I was worried about the consistency of, I think I actually could have gone like thicker on the ones that I went lighter because I was worried it was too thick. But again, it actually worked in my favor because the vases look insane. They look like hidden treasures. There's so much like texture and variation in the color that they kind of look like spacey, or I don't know, ancient, something cool. And so I'm very happy. This morning I'm going to attempt to photograph them all together and then get individual shots of them since they are all like one of a kind, just so I can remember them before I ship them off this weekend. And then what else did I want to do before I have to go to work? I think that was the main task, and it looks like the sun is actually coming out. I was worried it was going to be a little too cloudy and dark in here to take photos, but I might just be the luckiest girl in town. I also thought about taking them outstairs to my staircase and kind of stacking them up out there, but I also don't trust myself. I don't want to break anybody in the process since, you know, kind of got to send them away. But really glad I was able to get everything input last night and not have to worry about doing that today. So I've got the measurements for everything. I just really need to focus on dividing all of the pieces up into where they're going to go. Please hold, my water is yelling. Divvy them up for which of the 4 spots that I will be selling them at they're going to end up at, and then take photos and input them into the various places that they belong. So it feels really great to have all of the pieces like done and at least accounted for, because my shop updates the 21st and it's the 12th, so that is plenty of time to get things in order and figure all that out. So I'm feeling good this morning. I'm tired. Yesterday was long, and I was tired and I didn't feel great, but today I'm feeling a lot better, and that is a good thing. So I'm gonna finish making my matcha, maybe make some yogurt or some sort of breakfast, and get right to it. What you don't know is that when I got married, my husband was working at a school, and one of his students' parents, I believe, like worked for like a flower drop-off company or something like that, and he was able to get all of the extras that the man didn't end up delivering. So we got hundreds and hundreds of flowers for free over the course of like 3 months, maybe even a little bit longer than that. And so I had already before that really wanted to buy flowers and dry them for the wedding, because that felt way more resourceful than just like buying fresh flowers, which I also love, but I just wanted them to last longer than one day. So for 3 months, we would come back to my parents' house and go through all the flowers, like get rid of the ones that like were already dying, divvy them up, rubber band them, and we lined like every closet in my parents' house with dried flowers hanging upside down. And it was one of my favorite things ever. I still have my bouquet from that day, and we were able to gift everybody that came to the wedding. I basically made like a bouquet wall, and you could grab a bouquet and take it home with you at the end of our ceremony. And making all these reminded me of that, and just how sweet it is that you can just keep them and they still like smell good and they look so rich in color still. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm so glad that I did this, and it honestly, beyond like doing it at my wedding and having that be like a cute little random full circle moment, my grandma has like a giant, it feels like a pot for like a palm tree of bouquets that we have given her over the years in her living room, and it's fully loaded and beautiful. And she was definitely someone that championed my creativity when I was younger, and so I feel like this is a sweet homage to her and her wonderful self. And I am so grateful to have her still in my life and still championing my creative efforts. So that's really sweet. So if you get one of these and you're a Wonky Tonk member, just know that they were made with generations of love poured out into them, and I think that's really cool. Okay, thank you. How cute are they? I am so over the moon. Again, the like color is crazy. Like the variation of color, for example, like this and the creamy color. Yeah, there's just so much going on in every single one, and it makes me so happy. So now that that's done, I'm going to take some photos and put them on the internet, i.e. just post a photo on Instagram. I might make a little reel of my decorating process. And then it's time to go to work. Hello, welcome to Friday. Good morning. I have today and tomorrow off. And so, of course, my mental to-do list is 70 things long when it probably doesn't need to be. So a few of those things are, last night I was able to divvy up the pieces for my pop-up shop, the coffee shop I'm going to start selling at, and then the surf shop that I have stuff at. And so today I'm going to attempt to restock my pop-up shop and bring stuff to the coffee shop as well. We will see how that goes. For the coffee shop one, I keep forgetting to print the QR codes that I made to have them pay that way. and I need to do that. So I'll probably go to like Staples and print that because I already have the idea. I just needed to actually print it out, and I don't have a printer. So that's that. And I also need to take photos of all the pieces that I'm gonna sell online and prep these boxes to put each of these vases and bundles of flowers in. I went and got these last night because the boxes I have would work, but I just wanted like a little bit more room. Since I have the flowers, I didn't want them to get smushed and arrive as petals, not an actual bouquet. So I have a lot on my mental to-do list. I don't know if I will actually get it done, and I might actually write down each step and see what's feasible and what's not, because tomorrow I also have the day off, but part of me wants to get it all done today so that I can actually just like hang tomorrow, and that sounds really nice and probably the motivation that I need to make it happen. So I think first up is figure out what else I need to photograph for the shop and then start doing that, because that can be time consuming and I feel like that will be a better use of my time to start versus making boxes and trying to do shipping right now. So let's go. I also did put the mirror onto this frame, and now I just, another thing to do, get some felt to back this and attach that, because I think I'm actually gonna put these in my pop-up shop and not put them online. We'll see. I feel like it would look cute there, and I like that idea more than shipping them. So there's that to add to the list, and now I shall begin. I never showed you these plates that I made for my husband and I. They came out so well. I'm going to photograph them before I put them in our cabinet because I want to remember how beautiful they are. Alright, you guys, photos are done. I'm going to go get some felt for the back of that mirror, print my QR codes, cut them up, and make a little packet. My idea right now is that I'll just put them on a little key ring, and that way they can just like flip to the one that the customer needs. And I will probably try and find some little like business card sleeves or something like that, so they can all just like stay clean. And yeah, what else was I gonna do? Maybe I'll put these boxes together before I do that. Ugh, I'm so torn as to what the best mode of action is. So BRB, we'll see what happens. Hello, I am back from the store. I got everything I need to make this happen. I am going to cut these out and cover them in tape like you do when you're 7 and you want to laminate something. And then make my little QR code booklet and then head to my pop-up shop to restock that. And then if I finish that, I'll go to the coffee shop and do those shelves. I'm watching Inside Out today, Inside Out 2 with my nieces, so I'm trying to get this done before then so I can just chill and enjoy what I know will be a very sweet movie. So I'm gonna finish this and then head out. The colors did come out a little wonky, which is very fortunate because, don't know if you know, but my brand name is in fact, it's wonky. So we love that. And I printed a couple of copies. That way, if I mess this up, there are more, but hoping that this just goes according to plan. Good morning, happy Saturday. It's June 15th. I think I've actually filmed all week. Wild. I also feel like I started the video right here, but anyways, if you made it this far, thank you as always for watching my videos. It means a lot to know that there are over 2,000 of you subscribed to my channel is, how do you say, bonkers. And in honor of that, I'm hosting a giveaway. You yourself could win this little baby mug. It's not a baby mug, it probably holds like 12 ounces of whatever beverage of choice, or flowers if you so desire. But comment down below your favorite summer activity and follow me on Instagram at It's Monkey and subscribe to my channel and you're in. Very simple. I'll probably announce it in my next video, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, it sounded fun and I like doing fun things. So come and get this mug if you so desire. And I can't wait to hear what everybody's favorite summer activities are. And next week I will see you for some order packing. Gotta send these vases out. Gotta finish up my shop update prep, which is really just all the back end stuff, like inputting all the photos that I took yesterday and making sure all the measurements, weights, and shipping stuff is good to go. But I'm really excited. It will be Friday, June 21st at 12 p.m. All the goodies will go live. A lovely mixture of little guys and bigger guys. I just don't want to grab anything and break anything right now. So that's the peek you get. And I'm glad I was able to get my shops stocked yesterday. I have one more, but I'm going to do that at the end of the month. But I've already got it set aside for that. So There's a lot going on in life right now, so I feel like I am probably on the edge of a breakdown. So I'm taking today off, but it feels nice to have what I wanted to get done this week done. There's something to be said of like sticking to a goal and accomplishing it, and I feel as though I have done that. So today is my reward. I will go do whatever I want to do. So I'll see you next week. Thank you again, and yeah, follow, subscribe, and tell me your favorite summer activity to get this mug. Okay, bye-bye.